Wine in Texas is a big deal. More than 4,500 acres planted to vines in the state. We are the 5th largest wine producer in the entire country and a wonderful place to sample Texas wines and learn a lot more about Texas wines. Find one of your favorites is right here at the Westin Cantera. We're at the Steinheimer's Lounge and I'm with the resort sommelier, Steven Krueger. And I'll say it because you won't. Steven is an expert. He truly is one of the foremost authorities on Texas wines in the entire state. He's my go-to guy and I always learn something new. And we are celebrating Texas wine right now, and this is a great place. You all do wine tastings every single day, specifically to taste Texas wines.
Absolutely. We feature daily in Steinheimer's between 5 and 6 p.m. 4 different Texas wines, pour 2 ounces each, and the flight is $10. We really feature the hot climate grape varieties and underscore the future that the Texas wine industry has and really the grape varieties that are going to make us famous as a wine producing state to the rest of the world.
Well, and the key I think you mentioned is the varieties that do well here, and Texas has identified a couple that do extremely well.
Yes, this is a Blanc du Bois, and that's a hybrid grape created at the University of Florida in the 1960s, released to the public in the 1980s, and began being planted in Texas where winemakers are experimenting with it. And I think their best are the dry, light styles that see stainless steel only and make a crisp, clean, light wine that could replace a Pinot Grigio or Sauvignon Blanc on your dinner table. Tried and true for Texas is the Viognier grape, originally from the southern Rhone region in France, where they have hot temperatures during their growing season and limestone in their bedrock. This vine is happy and content growing in Texas, and it makes a beautiful white wine.
And on the red side?
Well, one of my personal favorites is Syrah Blends. Up in the hill country right outside of Burnett is Perissos Vineyard, where this bottle of Syrah comes from. Seth Martin is the owner, winemaker. He lives at the winery with his family. He's there day in and day out, tending to the vines, really in tune with what's happening in the vintage year and crafting really beautiful wines. I would be remiss without mentioning Tempranillo. Tempranillo's a red grape originally from Spain. If you've had the wines of Rioja, Spain, you've had excellent examples of Tempranillo. It's grown throughout the country. One of my favorites is from the red Caboose Winery. They're outside of Meridian, Texas. This is all estate bottled fruit in this wine. We may be one of the only places outside of the winery that you can get this wine in Texas.
Okay, so that's just one of the ones for sure you want to try here. And the beauty about the wine tastings is they're done every single day. So when you're here for more than one night, which hopefully you are, 2, 3, 4, maybe a week, you really get to try a variety of Texas wines.
Taste Texas wines with me 4 days in a row, and you'll have a great overview of what's being made in the state and be a Texas wine expert like me.
No, close, not quite. All right, thanks, Steven.